Good morning and greetings from Northumberland on Thursday the 15th of July. It's a beautiful, bright, sunny morning with the promise of a very warm day. That's very good because it's St. Swithin's Day today, and weather lore and tradition says that the weather we get today we'll get for the next 40 days. I've never taken the trouble to test it, but if one of you viewers would like to check it out for the next 40 days and let me know, I'd be very pleased. Today we celebrate St. Swithin, and the whole legend is about the fact that he was a bishop, he was buried in a humble grave, and then when he was transferred to a more elevated grave in the cathedral, it rained because he disapproved of the elevation. And we celebrate him alongside St. Bonaventure, who was the second great figure in the Franciscan movement, and he helped to formulate and establish the Franciscan order after the somewhat erratic and charismatic figure of St. Francis. Both of these people sought to follow God in humility and to proclaim God's love to others. Today we have one of those marvellous passages of the Gospel, those marvellous phrases of Jesus. Let me read it to you. Come to me, all you who are weary and carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Jesus reminds us that in him and in God's love we have a place of security, rest, healing and peace. And in a world that is buffeted about, this is an important message. It's an important message that even in the struggles of life we can find peace in Jesus. I read this morning of a restaurant in America that closed for the day because its staff were struggling so much with the attitudes of customers in these difficult times. And we hear stories like this again and again. It's a struggle now with COVID. It's a struggle now to meet the expectations of people. And people are under immense pressure. And when we are under immense pressure, there are two things we can do. Firstly, we can turn to God and find rest and peace and healing in him. But we can also be instruments of God's peace, that we can share his love and peace with those around us, and that our attitude to others can make a difference in our world. So let us come to Jesus and find peace in him, but let us also be instruments of peace in our world. And may God bless us in that. This is a postscript just about our production of prayers this week. You'll notice that we're still very erratic in our production of night prayer. And it's simply because this cold and cough that we've had, I just coughed to illustrate now, is being very persistent. It's been well over a week now. We don't have anything more sinister, but we do find sometimes at the end of the day that we're not speaking very clearly. And certainly even in our prayers in the morning, I'm trying to reduce the amount I say so that I'm not coughing so much. I'm hoping that normal service will be completely renewed after the weekend, but we may still be hit and miss with recorded or live prayers as we continue. So we'd value your prayers that this soon clears up. God bless.